Alright, so take a quick look at the garden here. It is growing really well. I was going to do a harvest yesterday and I figured I'd just wait and until I shot all the pictures and videos to show you exactly what's going on. So we've had tons and tons of the Juliets. They're doing super fantastic and they're still spreading all over, as you can see, very well. The Sweet 100s, they're not growing quite as aggressively. Those Juliets are just dominating. So if we step back a little bit, you can see they're all the way up to the top, up over there, up over here, right around the corner. And the Sweet 100s are just kind of up here, and they're still here, but not nearly as dominating as the Juliet. The Romas haven't really done very well. I did find that the water wasn't quite coming out of the way. Sometimes with this thing, the deposits kind of build up and the holes that we drilled out, and so I just happened to notice that there was, when the water was on, it wasn't watering, and I just kind of scraped it off, and then it started to water. So that might be part of the issue why these guys have looked really crappy and stuff. But anyway, they haven't been doing super fantastic. So anyway, we'll see if that's kind of what the issue is. But we have been getting a good amount of Romas. And then back with our beans, they're kind of spreading out. The green beans are hitting up top, starting to go around the side, but haven't seen a whole lot of flowers. I don't think I've seen any flowers for the green beans yet. Just a couple, I guess, but not quite yet putting on the beans. And then so for some of our hyacinth beans, they usually don't put many pods out until later. Usually don't grow too vigorously till it gets cooled off, but they're doing pretty good for spreading out their vines, so I'm trying to get them to come over here. But anyway, there are little bush beans here, little purple flowers, but I haven't seen any beans. So, and then these other little hyacinths, once again, they don't grow much until the fall because they don't like the heat, they like the cool. And our scarlet runner bean put up some nice little beautiful flowers, but not anything too much yet. It also doesn't like the heat very much. So anyway, and we can also kind of see in there how everything's going. Stuff's growing up a lot. Our volunteers are really taking off there. Need to kind of clear some of them back. And so these Romas, or these paste type tomatoes, Health Kick, are doing good. We have a bunch of those ready. Like I said, I need to do a lot of harvesting, but I figured I would let you see what this all looks like. So there's a bunch here. All these ones are volunteers that have come through the fence here, because the ones that are planted on this side is actually these San Marzanos, and they haven't been super duper productive, but they're doing pretty good. The tomatillos are really spreading out and taking over here, so that's good. Like I said, the San Marzano, it's only about that tall. It's not really done much. All this stuff, those are the volunteers, so it's kind of interesting the way that's kind of turned out there. But anyway, so the volunteers are just all over, and like I said, I'm going to have to cut some of these back because I can't get in there very easily. We did pick some okra yesterday. Got a couple pods off of each of the green ones. Nothing on the red yet. Still growing. It's been really slow. We've got a bunch more eggplants of all of our types that we picked. And then with our basil and stuff, we finally picked some of that. And some of our Thai basil as well. The basil's doing really good. It's flowering over there. I need to come pinch those off whenever I harvest so that they don't change their flavor and stuff when they start to seed. I think those carrots are probably getting ready. And then looks like their peppers are doing good. Our corn is putting out some ears, but that one looks all crooked. There's some that are really skinny. So I don't know how well the corn's going to do. That's our new variety, and this is our normal hybrid variety. Very skinny ears, so we'll just have to see what's going to happen. So hopefully we'll get some, but we don't know. And I still haven't came in here to clean this out. We got some that are of our kale that's really infested. Yeah, I'm just going to take the whole things out because they are completely 100% infested with the aphids. It's probably not worth messing with it, so I'll probably just pull them all the way out, chuck them, and then keep the ones we've got there. And then with our beans, those pole beans that we accidentally planted out here are doing really good, growing up really tall, putting out some nice little purple flowers. So we'll hopefully see some beans on them soon. I'm not sure exactly which ones they are. I have to go back and look, but we'll see when they get here. And so the beans that we do have in here, the bush beans, haven't really done super well. Most of them didn't survive, but we have had a few. Got one right there, that's the little purple potted guy. So we'll have to look into that. I also need to see if this carrot is done. I don't know. It's not really doing like the onions. It was real easy to tell when the seeds were done and ready, and I'm not sure there. But anyway, need to possibly get rid of that or look into it so we can move on. And then with our squash, we've had a few more of the yellow zucchini, but only I think one or two of the normal Black Beauty standard zucchini. Hasn't really thrived this year, so I'm not sure exactly what the deal is with that, but haven't got a whole lot from it. So anyway, that's it, and you can see when it begins from this side that all the tomatoes on the back side of the fence there. But tomatoes are doing fantastic, and then yeah, so things are just popping along. I'm just trying to keep up. So anyway, that's all for this week. Thanks for watching.